down in the Redskin mine.
Before, obviously, the flood.
If you went there now, you would see me in scuba gear. Actually with nitrox, because I'm down really deep.
Well, in honor of our 24th anniversary, we really wanted to do something to knock your socks off and something very, very special. And that brings us to our best value of the day. Take a look at our today's special. We are looking at a beautiful handcrafted, one of the sleekest, most comfortable Panther designer links, sterling silver neck or bracelet, pardon me, that is 100% reversible. We're going from turquoise, the bluest of blues, and instantly can reverse it to butterscotch amber. This is one of the newer finds. This is Thulite, this amazing raspberry color out of Norway. First time ever, Jay has been able to acquire jade in this nephrite, in this imperial green color, and offer that as the reverse side of the Thulite. That's the only decision. Most people are getting one of each at this one-day only price, which is a smart thing to do, at $139.98. So in essence, Jamie's showing you the butterscotch amber. Okay, that's $70, that look, right? She can instantly, and I'll show you, reverse it in turquoise. Now she has a turquoise handcrafted designer bracelet, and that was $70. It's just never been done before. So that is why we were so incredibly excited. 3 lengths to choose from. We have 6.5, we have 7 1/4, and we have your 8-inch available as far as individual lengths at this point. It is the easiest bracelet, I just wanna share with everyone, to put on and to take off and to know that it's gonna be sturdy and secure. You see the double safety catches. This is that ultra strong magnet. You can see it just pulls itself together. And is it easy to reverse? Oh, you bet it is. You saw what I just did. That's all you have to do. And it completely changes the entire look. That's why it's a one of a kind. It's a today's special. So turquoise reverses to butterscotch amber, or Thulite reverses to this deep, rich, beautiful, beautiful jade, which we're calling nephrite.
It's a nephrite. Well, it's a jade, but it's nephrite jade. So it either has to be jadeite or nephrite to be classified as a jade, a true jade. And the thing is, it's the natural color. We worked hard on this. I did this all kicked off about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, with the first time I designed a link bracelet that was reversible. At that time, it was like unheard of. We've taken this and we've taken this art. I don't really know if anybody else is really doing it, to be honest with you.
I've never seen it.
I'm not aware. I'm not saying that somebody else isn't. It's just that I'm not aware of it. I don't know if anybody. I came up with this idea just kind of kooky and first time I designed it, everybody that said there's no way you can do it won't work. So I'm really proud that we've been able to fine tune, and just like in anything, every time that we manufacture anything like a design like this, we get better and better and better and better about designing it, how to make it work. All the findings even on this, that magnetic find, that's custom made by us. You don't go out and buy that. It's not like something that somebody offers in a catalog. We actually build that. Those are all done by us. I mean, we're not only making the custom jewelry, in the majority of the cases, the majority of the findings are all custom findings made for us, because we can't go out and find them. We can't go out, they're just not available. So what you're looking at here is something that is totally wear friendly, totally functional, okay? Oh. So simple. When you get this on, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, what do you have going on here? You really got the biggest bang for the buck. You have something that's unique, it's exclusive. You're just not gonna go out and see anything like this, just the design element alone. And then you add in the factor of the rarity of the materials. Now, right there you're seeing the Norwegian Thulite.
I have fewer than 300 in the 6.5 inch. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but I just want to make sure if you need the smaller size.
Smaller size is really getting limited.
Actually on both. They really are. Okay, sorry about that, Jay.
So we're showing you those 2 bracelets, but they're not 2 bracelets. No. They're all 1 bracelet, right? Cool. So just so you understand that, you're getting both of those looks, but it's only one design. So
That's not easy to do.
You're getting the Norwegian Throughlight. Yeah, 2 looks in one.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely 2 looks in one. And then that beautiful Pakistani nephrite.
Well, we're showing you again the Chilean turquoise that reverses to the butterscotch on Ingeborg. She could be going to the office. It could be every day. You're seeing Jamie with the butterscotch amber that's going to reverse to the turquoise in a more casual setting with a denim jacket. So ageless, timeless. This becomes your signature bracelet. This is that bracelet you become known for. And the fact that it's handcrafted, the fact that it's all sterling silver, even the size, and the fact that they're all bezel set. I mean, you were talking about that earlier, how they have to be perfectly precisely cut.
Well, even
or
if
they
you look
fall
at this,
out.
but even how they're set or how you do it. So you have 2 cabochons that are back to back, right? So you have to make the setting. The lapidaries have to cut these, and then these are back to back. Do you see? Do you see this? Mm-hmm. All right, look. So you have one cab on top, you have the other cab on the bottom. Can you see that? Do you see how you do the cabs?
So
that right there
cool.
That's
not easy. You have to be
easy.
like a true trained
it's an art.
silversmith.
The people that I work with on this, the people that I'm doing this with, in most cases, most of the silversmiths and the lapidarists have been with me for over 20 years. The majority of them. Very few have not been with me with at least 20 years. A lot of people have been with me for a lot longer than that. So if you even just think about how we've grown up together, and that we've taken our art and we've keep on increasing our skill level and how we manufacture and how we do things and the quality of our work, I think you just can't go wrong. And this really is kind of, this really showcases what we have the ability to do, and we're able to give you things that are really what I like to call truly wearable art. It's wearable art in gemstones and precious metal, which is in this case sterling silver.
Well, what a treat here, and that's what today's special is all about. It will be $189.98. This is obviously brand new, something that Jay and the team have been working on for a very long time. We do have a handful of matching rings to go back to today's special, a handful of matching earrings, and I believe the reversible necklace, we may have like 50 remaining. That's how popular all the matching pieces and the today's special have been. We're live on Facebook, and thank you again for everybody's just absolutely loves Jay King and saying happy anniversary,
and thank
Jay,
you for the
loving the today's special.
And I really appreciate the happy anniversary. That's really, and to be honest with you, everybody needs to kind of pat themselves on the back too, because if it wasn't for the viewers loving the art and loving what we do, we wouldn't be able to do what we love to do.
Yes. Isn't that something? Okay, we have a final sneak peek. I know, this is getting fun. 085307, honestly, what they did for the anniversary, they gave the host and our team, which is, our crew that works, some little secrets that we weren't allowed to reveal to Jay, because listen, it's your anniversary. We have to have some fun here too. And so we want you to be just as equally as surprised. And there's another reveal, because this is one of those.
Yeah, I like to keep my heart rate down.
Yeah, well, Jay just saw this and he's like, oh, you're being sneaky, are you?
When she showed me this, I thought, okay, something's coming up.
Yeah, well, here it is, and we're showcasing it.
Look at this.
I have fewer than 300 lucky shoppers that are going to be able to own a one-of-a-kind in, speaking of the nephrite jade, Jay, this is just, drop dead gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
And then here again, you know what? And even though this material, we're actually showing it here right now, you're showcasing it better in this light than I've seen it look in other lights that we get where it looks really dark. So you're getting to see where it's almost like this beautiful emerald green. It almost has, to tell you the truth, it has that beautiful emerald color to it, that really, really nice emerald green. Look at the size of these. Look at that, like Lynn, anytime, she didn't even have to move it and look at it sparkle. But look, put any movement to this at all,
Look at that.
any little bit of movement, you get that sparkle, you get that gleam. See there where you see more of the green? Even now, you put that up there now, you're seeing it more. It looks a little darker right before. You can see the light. It's just how you hold it into the light. So when you get this, and you get this home, and you take it into different light sources, then it's gonna do the same thing. But think about this, on this necklace, and I'm telling you right now, I have enough of this rough that I could still do designs like this. I have enough where I can cut these huge beads. It takes over 5 pounds of the rough crystals to actually
yield something of this size
cut that
in
necklace.
a millimeter, like that.
To cut that in that graduated in those size of beads.
They're 16 millimeters that graduate to 8. That's a large bead.
16 to 8 millimeters.
Whoa.
This is huge. This is Mondo. This is massive, right? These are statement pieces.
Yeah.
That being said, I was just on a trip. One of the people I met with is my connection to this mine. Okay, he's my contact to that mine. I'm trying to negotiate more rough. Now, I've got enough rough to last me for at least 2020, or at least halfway through the year. I'll be okay. But then after that, my coffers are bare. So what I'm trying to do is be proactive, see if I can get more material, and get more of the really high-end material. This material I found 3 years ago. They're now just starting to discover it. You're starting to see a lot of write-ups in a lot of the gem magazines now on this. It's getting known. We went to him, the price has already gone up.
Oh, yeah.
He was already, I didn't make a deal. When I met with him, I was there, I had cash on hand to make a deal. And we couldn't come to grips because the price has already started to climb and climb and climb. He might eventually, see my reasoning on this and sell to me. But right now, they're having other people that are paying more money for it, but they're not buying the volume.
And to get imperial color like this too, I mean, jade, that's what you look for. It's known for good luck.
Right.
It's known for good fortune.
Right.
All of those things. And so that is what we're showing you. Over 200 spoken for. Can we sneak in a quick hi? I know Marsha from Pennsylvania.
Oh, I'd love to say hi to you.
I'd love to say happy anniversary. Marsha, thank you so much for calling. You're live on the air with Jay and Lynn.
Hi, happy anniversary, Jay.
Oh, thank you so much. And I really appreciate it.
I've been buying from you since June 3rd of 2009, and my first piece was an 18-inch Anhui necklace.
Oh, very nice.
You know what? And that's what you haven't heard Anhui come out of my mouth in a long time, have you? You know, we don't even have the material anymore. I've got very little of that turquoise.
Right. Quick question about that. I have red skin Anhui from you, plain red skin, and blue Anhui.
Right. So
are they all considered just a type of Anhui?
Okay, well, red skin is not Anhui. Red skin was red skin. So you got Anhui, but you had Anhui greens. You have Anhui blues. Anhui is like a province. It's like saying that turquoise was mined, this is a bad analogy, like Texas, but it's mined in that province. But that material right now, all of that material that I used to get, just doesn't exist anymore. You just can't even get that.
Correct.
That's why you don't even see that material. Both of the materials you just mentioned, and the old redskin material, what I have in my collection is only the finest of the material. You're gonna see some cabochons and stuff, but I'm almost out of it. Once it's gone, it's gone. Totally gone.
Yeah.
But the Anhui, I don't even have any more of that. Maybe in the warehouse, I might have small pockets of it, but I don't have any volume on it.
So she has some really highly collectible pieces.
Well, and that's
Marsha,
really
thank
cool
you.
that you have collector stuff already.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks so much for...
And one quick thing I wanted to let you know, 3 years ago, Siobhan videotaped me at Anna Griffith and sent you the tapes, and we corresponded that way for a few minutes.
Yes, I remember.
Oh,
well, thank you. Well, that's good. Thank you for doing that.
I had worn his pieces to Anna Griffith, and she was so excited to see them. And a lot of it was some of the turquoises and from a December baby. And she sent the videos on to Jay.
You know what?
Isn't that neat?
You know what's
That's
really
great.
amazing? And that wasn't that, think about that wasn't that long ago, and time just flies by, just absolutely flies by. Well, thank you. I remember that, Marcia.
Thank you.
For
what a fun story.
You know what? Now it all came together in my head, which is really something because not much comes together in my head nowadays. So that was very cool of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Marcia.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Okay, brand new today. Fewer than, is that right, Rob? My producer has told me, is there fewer than 200? Yeah. Oh my goodness, fewer than 200 now currently available. I got another anniversary surprise. This is gonna be like our final hour this afternoon, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. What do you think?
Well, it's gonna
you okay with that?
It's keeping me awake, so I'm good.
Well, I don't know if you noticed this ring I was wearing. I know you did, because everybody on Facebook was going nuts saying, what is the ring that Lynn has on her left hand, okay? Well, it's another little special treat. This is so funny. They're telling we're going to reveal the price, but I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. Okay, whoa. No wonder it's another one of our anniversary surprises. It's $89.98. This is Hubei turquoise. This is the highest of blue in color. Well, if you love that high blue color, you're seeing that right here, perfectly demonstrated. And a 3-stone, handcrafted, beautiful sterling silver ring. Right now I have sizes 5 through 12. Here's where that 5 flex pays for the anniversary really comes into play. The buy more and save with your shipping. You will get this at home for $18. And honest to goodness, it feels like it was custom, well, it was custom made for you.
These are all individually custom made. Now, I don't want to give everybody the impression, you know, just recently, you've seen a lot of Hubei turquoise. Everybody's thinking that, oh, you can just, you know, get this anytime you want, right? That it's available. It's not, all right? This is what they call antique, vintage turquoise. Do you notice you're not seeing any big beaded necklaces here? These are original samples.
Can I show some of those too? Because these are the...
This is actually the same material. I picked this up in the early 80s. Do you see these? See these right here?
Right here.
Okay, this is what makes Hubei Hubei. This is what it's known for. This is antique, vintage turquoise. You can't even get this. These are specimens. I can't tell you the number of times people have actually tried to buy my specimens off me. This is actually from the late 70s, early 80s, when I actually was dealing in this rough, and these were my specimen samples of this. This is the same material, came from that same date, that same period. Last year, we were able to work 2 deals. One was an incredible deal. We had the December TS last year, which was a Hubei necklace that blew everybody away. I mean, it was amazing, crazy, crazy deal. So we had some residual material left from that. This is actually out of another private collection, which we did cabochons. And this material, to tell you the truth, guys, is the material you just don't see. You can't buy it. This is all the top grade material you see there. Everyone's going to be uniquely different in their own right. There's no 2 of these that will be totally identical. Look at the spider webbing in this. Look at the quality of this. If this ring, they give us a big color variance on this because of the material and what it is. You cannot, this is so unique. This is so special. This is so wonderful. This is something that really is a collector item. When this material's gone, it's gone. And I don't even have a lot of it, okay? We got this out of one of the original miners, private collector. He's in his 80s. We actually got it through his family. He's still around. But when these miners, when you know, this was mined in the late 70s, early 80s. When the original miners were mining this, they all put away, well, not all of them. There's probably a lot of them that wish they would have, but they kept this like their savings account. They put this away. They fell in love with it like I fall in love with it, and so it's never been offered. We're just, because kind of word of mouth, just a real strange thing. I think it's karma, basically, that's brought this to us, and so we're starting to see this material. But this is from private collections. And here again, this is the top grade material. You just don't see tonnage of this or anything. You got a few hundred kilos. That's why you're not seeing a necklace here, right? You're just seeing these are brand new. These are exclusives. This is created from the top grade Hubei, old antique Hubei material. this is from a private collection. This isn't something where you've got thousands and thousands of them. We got this load, we got this particular load of rough material. Like you can see every ring that we've shown you, you see how it's uniquely different in its own right?
Yeah.
There's no two of these that this is not matchy-matchy. They're all gonna be out of the Hubei material. They're gonna be out of the top grade material, but they're not going to be absolute matches. That's the only way you can work in this. This is one of the more highly collectible turquoises that we deal with. I didn't have any for years. And like I said, it started last year at the beginning, actually in January of 2019. Actually, the end of 2018 is when we, I'm sorry, beginning of late 2017, beginning of 2018 is when we started being able to kind of smell a deal or know that this material actually existed. And now we're able to start working it. So this won't last forever.
No.
We saved these for we actually saved these for the 24th anniversary.
Well, and the ring, just so everybody understands, we still have 5 through 12, but if you want the size 5, if you want the size 11, you want the size 12, they are gonna be gone in a matter of moments. I also wanna mention, you said that we don't have a necklace. We only have the pendant, but you'll notice, I mean, you don't have the rough to be able, it's a gorgeous necklace, you put it on, but you know, you would love to do an entire Hubei necklace, but you wouldn't be able to do that, right, Jay?
Unfortunately not.
No. Okay, so yes, the necklace will be coming up. We do have the cuff bracelet, and we have a handful of matching earrings. A question on Facebook from Sandra. She just said, Jay, would you consider making a turquoise bolo?
Yeah. In fact, a lot of people have asked me for bolos. That'd be something, actually, I could make you a really fantastic bolos. I used to annoy, I used to have to go to a lot of business meetings, and so to annoy everybody, I'd wear my bolo ties. But they're actually a very fashion thing. Yes. You know, for years there, a lot of people remember bolos, men and women. Everybody had them, and then they kind of got so commercial, and they started making, they kind of lost that aspect. But yeah, absolutely, to answer your question, yes, I could actually do that for you if you'd like to see it. Yeah.
We used to do a couple in the Chaco Canyon collection,
yeah,
our Southwestern.
Yeah, Jennifer, well,
yes.
It's Native American.
Yeah.
You know, it's a Southwest design.
Right.
And
right.
so Native American, it's a standard thing that they do.
Yeah, we did for a while have them, so that'd be something fun to see in your line too.
I could do it. You know,
okay,
I don't want to compete with Jennifer, but but yeah, I could do a bolo.
Yeah, that would be really cool. So I'm just tuning in right now. I'm seeing Hubei turquoise. This is not the norm by any means. And
it's
for
not.
The anniversary, and I remember you saying this.
And it will not be the norm.
Jay said, well, during my anniversary, we're going to be bringing back and revealing a few of the very, very limited pieces. Now, we often hear Jay talk about his private collection and like parcels that he has collected through the years. So even though, you know, a particular mine or there, you know, is not being mined anymore, or it's completely closed, whatever the case may be, there are certain circumstances that you have, you know, have had a little bit of your own parcels that you've kept to the side. Definitely not in the quantities, again, to ever be able to do a today's special or anything like that, but to be able to, you know, do something and bring back the ever so popular, the Hubei turquoise in a key piece. That's why it was our reveal at under $90, like the ring and the cuff bracelet. Right. The ring right now, I know we have a clock up on the screen. We still, and let me double check, Rob, we still have sizes 5 through 12? Okay, we do, but yeah, we're getting very limited actually on all the sizes, but especially that size 5. Take advantage here of the 5 flex pays. But again, in terms of, you could not mass produce a piece like this. Look at the setting of this. You can't mass produce it
because you can't get the material, all right? You just can't, they're all individually hand cut, individually handmade. This comes out of a private collection. This material just literally is not available. You know, it was a miracle that we were able to obtain it. It literally was, it's really karma, miracle, connections. Even the people that now you have to understand, this is material, when I was dealing in this material in the late 70s and 80s, that's where this material came from. This is in my specimen case. This is my private specimens. So the reason I pulled them out of the case is to show you that this is the exact same material, right? So this came out of a private collection somebody had. This isn't new, this isn't fresh. This was mined in the late 70s, early 80s. This particular material actually came from one of the original mining families. It actually came from one of the original people that had that had part of the mine. They were the ones that actually owned part of the mine. They were involved in the original mining process in the Hubei. There were several miners involved at the time. It was owned by the Chu family, and they were the ones that did. This material, to tell you the truth, in turquoise, is famous for numerous reasons. But one of the things it's known for, this was actually the very first material that came out of China. The very first, and it was all American miners, American prospectors, American lapidarists who actually went there when they opened China up to the public, because it was a closed society. It was the Americans who actually brought this to market. It has a rich history.
Okay, so it's our showstopper, brand new today, our Hubei turquoise ring, item 682127. Now, we have the matching cuff bracelet that we're gonna highlight. We have a handful of the pendant with this beautiful multicolored gemstone necklace. That's gonna be coming up in just a few moments. And then we also have the matching drop earrings going back. The cuff bracelet we didn't even revealed, but already has been extremely, extremely popular. This year, obviously, getting the larger pieces of the Hubei in here in the center stone, so I'll give you the actual millimeters on those. It's $209.98 and available with 5 monthly flex payments, and it's a true cuff. It's approximately 7 inches in length, but you're able to adjust it just slightly. You don't want to pop it out too far, but we typically say will comfortably fit up to a 7.5 inch a wrist. And we're looking at the largest of the millimeters at 20 millimeters, and then about 7 millimeters tapering down to at the smallest range. These are probably about 13 on either side. So you have 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
5. Yes, 5 individuals, thank you.
Okay, but what I want you to look at this, okay, these are really limited. Again, top grade Hubei material. This is antique, vintage turquoise. It's collector's turquoise. If you don't have Hubei in your collection, or maybe you do have Hubei in your collection and you want the different colors or the different sources, all of these, every one of them you can see is going to be a little bit different. The matrix in it, that's what Hubei is known for, is the different crazy matrices that came in this rough stock. That's what made it famous. Yeah. Every piece really truly is a one-of-a-kind piece. There's no way to get matchy-matchy on this. You're just going to have the real traditional Hubei. Again, you're buying the top grade material. You're looking at something that's an antique. I mean, it was literally mined in the late 70s, early 80s. They closed it all down in the early 80s. The government came in, shut the whole mining operation down, shut the whole area down. They just built this huge museum. One of the partners in one of the turquoise buying operations that I have, he was one of the original people in that. We've actually shown pictures of him back in the day, right, in the late 70s when they were opening this up, and he was one of the original people that actually brought it to America.
So cool.
You know, like I said, it has a huge, rich history, something very, very rare, something very highly collectible. If you're a turquoise person and you're a turquoise collector, like so many of you are out there that I know you are, you've shown me, you've actually shared, which I think is really cool, your collections.
Yeah, that's fun.
When we did that Hubei release, it was amazing the number of people that actually sent in pictures of their turquoise collections, and they have turquoise in their collections that don't exist anymore, right? That you can't even get the material. Nobody even has the rough anymore. It's completely gone. You just don't see it. Yeah. So here again, if you like things that are unique, if you like things that are different, if you like things that are highly collectible, this might be something. We saved this we did this and saved it just for the 24th anniversary event, just for this day. This was designed and built over 6 months ago, probably encroaching on 8 months. ago is when we actually designed and built this, and we're just holding it now and just releasing it.
Well, it's wildly popular between the ring, now, I want to say I have 150 of the cuff bracelets currently available. That special event price will be $244. So another little special treat here. You're not going to be seeing many more pieces, right, throughout the anniversary of
Hubei?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Gotcha. Another special little request here. Jay, would you please consider new Redskin turquoise in a dangle earring? That's something that we might even have.
We're already doing them. I think if you look,
Yeah.
I think I might have one for this event, in fact, coming up.
I know, Carol, I'm sorry, we were having issues with the iPad earlier, and she had a question about the Today's Special, and I know we moved off of it, but I asked Jay about that, and he said you did a whole video on hsn.com.
Yeah, we did. Okay, just so you know, when I first came here, I got here on Thursday, I flew in my plane, Adios Airlines. We're famous, or infamous, whatever you want to do. But what I did, just because I could get into your question, Carl, but it would take a lot of time and everything. So what I did is I actually sat down and we did some videos, and they're going to post them. And it explains a lot of the different processes, what stabilization means, a lot of different things that I think you'll find very interesting.
Yeah,
so
with the Today's Special that we had as well.
Listen to you, we do.
Absolutely.
I think it's a great question. I just don't want to tie up a lot of time on it, on air.
So I love that you're doing that. You're going to continue to do that as well.
We're going to continue. This was an experiment.
Yeah.
Something that we've talked about for 24 years. And so now we're starting to do it. So we'll see how it progresses. If you like that, you might want to tell somebody
yes,
that you find it useful.
Final minute or sellout on the matching cuff bracelet. I know we still have hundreds of you trying to get through in the brand new showstopper. That's the Hubei ring. That was $89 and change. I'm still pretty
and this is the cuff.
Excited about that.
Right. So you've got the ring, and then you got the cuff to match back to it.
Right. Okay, so as promised, we have the necklace that we're going to talk about, which I love this beautiful Hubei turquoise, that organic pendant that you're receiving. But I got to tell you, this necklace, it's really cool. I love this. And that's all turquoise, right?
Yeah, this is all turquoise. It was the biggest thing I could get to match back to it. Okay?
And it works beautifully.
And it works back to it beautifully. And then but the main showstopper, the showcasing, is a removable pendant. Again, with this huge cabochon of genuine Hubei. Not to sound like a broken record, but this is something that comes out of a private collection. You just, you just can't get this material. It's just not available.
Mm-hmm. And there you can see the matching earrings. Those are $84.98, and that is the Hubei. Or no. Oh, yes, they are.
These are Hubei.
Yes, you do have the Hubei
also
in there.
And the beads. This is just the lower, the material that really wasn't cab grade that we had, that we went ahead and cut so that we could offer these. So you've got the beautiful matching earrings here. Like if you want something that's a light material.
Yes, perfect. And that, again, in terms of size and length, these are coming in at just about 2 inches in length. So a perfect length. They show up beautifully, and it's a little bit of a mix. You know, we were showing you some of your specimens that you have, that
and
are
this
part
comes
of
out,
your collector.
This comes out of my private collection, okay? But with the miracle of this, and what I like to show people on this, is the fact that these actually, when I was selling this rough material, when I was putting this in my designs in the late 70s and early 80s, this is the Hubei that I got in. I actually made these little spheres, these little eggs. They went into my collection. They went into my specimen case. I pull these out every now and then to show people. But this was collected by me at the same time that this material was being mined. So, and again, what makes the Hubei material so unique, so special, so different, it's the story of America reaching out, and in my industry, right, and back in this late 70s, early 80s, where you had these miners that came from New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, primarily, those 3 states, okay, they got this little inkling that turquoise was available. At that time, China was a closed society. People need to understand this. It hasn't been that long since they've been an open society that you can actually get in. And I say that kind of like with a grin, because there's a lot of areas that you still can't go into, all right, in China. It's not a total open society. But this is when commerce was allowed, trade. They're delightful people to be with. To be honest with you, the majority of the people that I know are extremely delightful, very humble, very nice people. I know a lot of the rural people, a lot of the people in the mining industries. But it was Americans. They found the turquoise, but they really didn't know what to do with it. They had no market for it. They didn't know how to mine it. And it was Americans that went over and showed them how to do this. It was a very select group. So this, to talk about something that truly has a story, something that's very unique, very different, that really, really has a story that will carry on forever, is the story of the Hubei. Just like a lot of the materials that you can't get, like old number 8, the spider webs. I could sit and name all the different turquoises that you can't get. Old Royston, right? You just don't get. All of these turquoises are reminiscent of this, but all of them have gone by the side now. You have so many of them that really are collector items, and the only way you see them nowadays is somebody like myself, or somebody that has a museum, or somebody who collected way back in the day when they were available. And this material all but disappeared. That's what made it really highly sought after and collectible, is that all of this material mined late 70s, early 80s, you can't even buy the rough. You can't just go out, you can't say, okay, I want to go buy this much Hubei rough. You actually have to, number one, A, find somebody who has it, B, somebody who's willing to sell it to you, because most people that do have it, they collect it, they're not going to turn it loose, and 3, if they do want to sell it, usually it's like through the moon on the price, and you just can't afford it. Well, you could buy it, but you really you really couldn't make it into anything.
And a lot of people are loving, actually, the earrings are almost gone. The necklace is all genuine turquoise. Again, different makeups of the turquoise, and loving this gorgeous pendant. In fact, a comment on Facebook just said, oh, I want to take this. I have a perfect necklace, a 3-strand necklace. It's black and white, that this pendant's going to work beautifully on. So I have fewer than 200 now on the special price. It's brand new, first time that we're seeing it today. So with FlexPay, we're $57. Be the first monthly payment on the necklace, and on the earrings, it's $17. And don't forget, we still have a handful of the cuff bracelet, we still have a handful of the showstopper ring, but we're getting limited right across the board. This is really, really exciting. It's 24th anniversary with J. King. There are special pieces. I remember you telling me quite a few months back, like, okay, I was able to bring and make a limited amount.
Well, I made a limited amount, and we saved this up, okay? So I saved this rough, I set it aside. I put it aside for a reason, okay? And this is the select material that we had. This was the second collection we have. We don't have oodles and boodles of it. There's not a lot of weight on this. There was just, what I did is I kept the top grade, the top best of the best of the best that we got out of those 2 runs that we bought from the 2 private collections, and I saved them. This is all what I call cab grade material, so it's hand select, only the top grade material that we kept.
So beautiful. Congratulations. Our big collectors, J. King collectors, are loving this, and the comments have been fantastic on Facebook, so thank you. We'll keep you updated on availability on the necklace and pendant, as well as the matching earrings. It's 085321 is the item number. Well, it is Gem Fest, and it is also a big celebration, 24 years, exclusive design jewelry, handcrafted by J. King. In fact, learn more about Gem Fest, on hsn.com.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size and may not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We go around the world acquiring different stone. People don't realize these are not renewable resources. When they're gone, they're gone.
Well, we are celebrating a big anniversary, 24 years. Jay King really traveling the world, discovering unique finds that become very, very highly collectible. And this has just been a blast because it's like been surprise after surprise. So I just was a little bit late in our little break there, but I wanted to put on one of my favorite combinations of color. I love Amazonite because to me it's another one of those examples of it's like it's lit within. I have, oh my goodness, a special anniversary treat here because it was originally $224. It's $159.98. It's available with 5 monthly flex payments. And then there's also, as you'll notice in the necklace, there's that beautiful butterscotch amber. So going back again to our best value of the day, of course, in the turquoise version, which I'm gonna show this again because I know we still have hundreds of you inquiring about our today's special. Okay, look at that.
This actually pairs back to that because it does have the same Baltic butterscotch amber. And then that's Chilean turquoise, and this is Peruvian Amazonite. But I have to tell you this, okay? With the Peruvian material, when the miner first brought me this material, you know, and I've learned this, and trust me, it's hard. I'm a very, I get very emotional about materials and stones, or I used to. Back in the day, I would get real excited because I see something that I just would just like go crazy over, and I would think, oh my gosh, what can, you know, this is so cool, this is natural, I really can do a lot with it. And I'd be all excited, and the price just kept going up every time. So now, I've learned this over the years. The person who brought me this material, this Peruvian Amazonite, okay, he's an old Peruvian miner that I've dealt with in the really a long time ago, in the early 80s, when Peru was really hopping, and we were getting the Peruvian pink opal, we were getting honeycomb opal, and we were getting the Peruvian blue opal. If you can get the Peruvian blue opal, the real high grade stuff, it's like printing money, okay? It's like printing money, man. It's really like liquid gold. If you give me the rough, I guarantee you, and it's the real deal and it's clean, sky's the limit. I know people that will pay huge money for it. It's really, really highly sought after in my industry. When this Peruvian miner, when he first brought this to me and I looked at it, I have to tell you, I just had to kind of like sit and I just went, yeah, okay, yeah. And I'm thinking, holy cats.
I hit the jackpot.
No, I tell you, I thought, if this is Peruvian blue opal, I said, I'm gonna buy everything this guy's got. So then I warily asked him, I said, okay, how much? He told me the price, and I thought, oh my gosh, you know, like, you know, so I just try to keep a straight face and everything like that. I never make a huge buy without testing. So I bought some specimens from him and bought the samples. He didn't know what it was, okay, honestly. He couldn't tell me what it was. He didn't want to tell me it was, opal.
Is that there?
Yeah, this is the material. This is what it looks like. Let me show you.
Oh, it's so clean.
Okay, okay, but check this out. Yeah, show him, you're really good at this. You're a trained professional. If you look at this, okay, this is how it comes. So this is actually, when he brings it to me, this is what I see. That's what I see, right? I'm telling you right now, I have Peruvian blue opal specimens in my case, my specimen case. I could show you it looks just like this. I mean, identical to this. And then what I do is I just took a little leather wheel and I buffed it, polished it, buffed it up a little bit so I could see it. I sent it in to get it tested, and it came back as Amazonite.
Wow.
Now, I have to tell you, I bought Amazonite almost my entire career. I have never seen Amazonite this clean. It's Peruvian Amazonite. And here again, this is another sad story. Okay, when you see these designs, you see the designs coming, I have enough to work a few more of these designs through 2020. This is another thing that they would love to provide me with more material, but it's just pretty much mined out. They hit this one pocket. We made a really cool deal. We were able to get a lot of the rough. I bought a lot of the premium rough. And so what you're seeing here, this is some of the last of the rough material I have. I always save the best for last on anything. I've learned that lesson a long time ago. So if you want something that has this clarity, if you like things that are unique, you're different, but if you really want the top grade material, this is a necklace you might want to consider. And here again, saved just for this event.
And over a $50 savings from our original HSN price.
From the original price.
So that's really a beautiful treat.
To tell you the truth, if you could get the material, is more than fair, if not, you know, kind of what we do, where you're almost getting it at a wholesale value, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then same thing with the matching earrings, which are so adorable, and I just love the movement, and just a perfect sterling silver. You can see almost like a cylinder.
Okay,
They're so fun.
I did this, and I you know, like, I just like this. You know, it has movement to it. If you wear your hair long, okay, if you wear your hair short, it's got a great elongating factor to it. If you wear your hair longer in a longer design, or you wear it like Lynn's got her hair today, right? What's really cool is you can actually see these. And then when you move your head, you have motion.
That movement, I
so
see Jamie looks so cute over there.
You got a little life going on there for you.
It.
Yeah, they beeble and bopple around. You got natural movement.
We want to try to sneak a couple calls in. I know some people wanted to say hi, and then Marcy is joining us from Alabama. Hello, Marcy. You're live on the air with Jay and Lynn. Thank you for calling.
Oh, this is great. Thank you. I have been a follower for a long time, and I bought some Hubei, and I think it was when you first went to China about this Hubei. Mine does not have the spider webbing. Mine has more of a teeny tiny little pin dot and clouds, and it has, I think, more of the host rock, because the host rock is almost that amber color.
Right.
It's a little darker or tan.
And I know exactly what you're talking about. It's just more, it's almost kind of like more of this context like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is still Hubei, right? But what you're seeing now here is the really top grade material. But that's what the signature Hubei looks like. There's no other turquoise in the world that looks like this. Absolutely none. That's still highly collectible, just so you know. And that is from way back when we were getting loads.
Yeah.
That we were still getting material out. Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Well, you've shopped with us for a long time.
Thank you, Marcy.
Yes. I just wanted to clarify that.
You bet.
Yeah, it still was Hubei. Yeah. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Well, I love your work and always have. God bless you.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye. Already, $99.98. How many of these? I know we don't have many of the Amazonite. I have fewer 150 now pair of earrings currently available for you. These are lightweight. They frame the face beautifully at $675-494. And Joan, hang in there. We're going to get to you in just a moment. We want to say hi, but we want to scoot on and try to share with you as many things as we possibly can in the final couple of minutes of our Gem Fest, as we're celebrating today, of course, with Jay King and his 24th anniversary. Real quick special here, multi-gems. And anytime we get so many requests, love your multi-gem pieces. They become customer picks, and that's exactly what we're talking about. All genuine gemstones and a necklace. And we have the matching bracelet, but first time today on sale. So $99.90 for the necklace, $49.90 for the stretch multi-gemstone bracelet. So nice sales savings here. Really pretty combination. We were talking about what's happening in fashion as far as the trending colors from, of course, the Merlots and the rich purples and the olives. And this looks like it was made. In fact, we're gonna show you Ingeborg. And Ingeborg's wearing, I had a request on Facebook. Do we know who your tank is by, Ingeborg, by chance? You know which designer?
I don't know.
Well, I know. I'll ask the stylist. Yeah, we want to know because we had some requests for that. And somebody asked about the top I'm wearing, and it is from my personal collection, but I got it last year from here, Diane Gilman. I don't know if we still have it in inventory, but I just wanted to reply to that. But doesn't that look great together with the navy and the olive green?
Yeah, and here again, you got 3 natural materials. Screaming deal. Okay,
Yeah.
If you look at this, if you look at the amount of material, natural materials, you've got beautiful Zambian amethyst, you've got that red-orange Congolese chalcedony, chalcedony in this, and then you've got the, this is a quartzite, or no, it's an opalite from Australia that's in this material. So you've got opalite, you've got the red Congolese, red chalcedonies, and then you got that Zambian amethyst, all combined in a very unique design. And then also I love how the stringers have done this. They hand cut the natural rough material, but think about the art of actually being able to count these beads, being able to actually space these all perfectly. Here again, they're all individually hand created, they're all hand done. Think about how hard it is to make a necklace like this and make it come out to where it'll nest like that and lay like that perfectly.
And I did get an answer. Thank you, Ingeborg. Vanessa Williams is the tank. It might even be the jacket too, but I know the tank is by Vanessa Williams, which is really pretty. And it goes, like I said, perfect color going into this time of the year, especially with a genuine gemstone ensemble like this at a great sale price. All J-King, 5 monthly flex payments, buy more and save. So that certainly comes into handy when you're looking for a suite, or maybe you ordered, let's say, the bracelet and you ordered the Today Special. You're getting half price shipping on all of your jewelry purchase for the remainder of the day. So how exciting is that? So we have more multi-gemstones and another big little anniversary. We're just keeping the surprises coming, Jay. Whoa. Even for me, this is better than, me too. Again,
I mean, just all kinds of, I don't know if it's in, celebration of the 24th anniversary, but
you see what it says on my information.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
That's where, and
so
even at that,
it was $89.
Yeah, that would have been a crazy sale price.
$69.95, and this is all genuine gemstones.
And they just decided to do this. Yeah, they're just willy-nilly doing this.
Whoa!
All gemstones. You got the chalcedonies in this. You got the midnight chalcedony in this cut. They're all, again, these are all freeform, hand cut. Look at the life
sunstone?
To this. Yeah, you got sunstone in there.
White quartz?
African sunstone, white quartz. It's a multi-gem look to them. They're all individually hand cut. In this case, we tried to segment the beads where they're the same. So if you've got one bead on one side, it's going to be the same bead on the other side. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a structured piece. Just a great look. Just to be honest with you, here again, you're looking at 5 different countries, 5 different rough materials. You would have to go into 3 different continents to be able to get this material.
So if it could have its own passport book, yeah, so it would have some good stories for us.
This would have a multiple stamps in its passport. Great look. What I call ridiculous, stupid price. Here again, this is something, honestly, you couldn't get the rough material without any labor, without anything, and really put this together and be able to actually buy the material that you need, and then much less the sterling silver finding that goes on this, which is the signature finding that we have, and be able to sell it for that price. You just couldn't do it.
We're going to sneak in a quick hi to Joan.
These are extremely,
sorry,
Joan from Arizona.
Joan has been waiting.
I'm sorry
about
Joan.
that,
Yeah.
Joan from Arizona. We appreciate your patience. You're live on the air with Jay and Lynn. Are you enjoying the anniversary show?
Sure am.
Good.
Sure am.
What caught your attention today, Joan?
Everything.
Well, that's cool. So, but have you been shopping with us for a while?
Too many years. I looked at some of my old jewelry, and I found that little heart on things, and I thought, God, I have stuff from him way back. Mm-hmm. And I love your stuff. I love your stories.
Oh, thank you.
And, I spend 6 months of the year in Tucson. I've lived on Mount Lemmon, a lot of places you've been. I've traveled a lot.
Well, you've seen a lot of footage actually from Mount Lemmon, which I love tromping up in that area. And actually, I have taken my Jeep and stuff through that whole area since the 70s. I love it out there. I love Tucson. It's beautiful. And the Tucson Gem Show, so obviously you've been to the Tucson Gem Show, I'm sure, to the point where that you see what you really have a lot of affinity for what we do.
I think we may have lost her.
I think we lost your connection.
I'm sorry, Joan. I heard a glitch, and we must have got disconnected. But Joan, thank you so much for calling and being part of the big anniversary show, and really a big weekend. You have a big
huge,
weekend.
And, you know, well, I still have 3 more days. So I've got Colleen tonight for 2 more hours. We'll finish up Friday. And then we're on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah. During that whole time, this is for a celebration of our 24th anniversary, and we're going to have new and different. So you can be assured that if you do have time and it does fit into your schedule, you can tune in. You're going to see things that are unique and different.
That's a promise. And
absolutely.
And can I say, lots more surprises. I love the surprise part. I love it.
Okay, so are we still talking about this?
This is still a surprise. How many of these remain, Rob? Let me just say, we have 250, and let's just go through the host stones that are in here one more time. So you're looking at the beautiful combination of sunstone. You have white quartz in here. There's also, I mean, even just the shapes. Chalcedony, red agate.
Right, red agate. You've got the midnight chalcedony or obsidian on this. Midnight chalcedony.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Really beautiful. $69.95, and no, it's not synthetic, it's not simulated, it's not costume, it's genuine gemstone, handcrafted, all beautiful sterling silver, again, precious metal at the same time, and it looks like we have one last big special. That's gonna be yet another surprise for Jay as well. Don't you love it?
I do. I'm all about surprises.
Okay. It looks like, so amethyst and aquamarine, beautiful combination, the purples and the soothing blue. Bracelet already sold out. I'm sorry, and earrings have also sold out, but we do have our little special treat on the matching necklace. Okay, Jay, it was originally $119, it's $55.90. 5 flex pays, $11 and change. 6 flex payments, of course, with your HSN charge card, so you can break up your payments interest-free over the next 6 months. That's gonna be $9.32. This is another great example. This is not fashion jewelry. This is not costume. It's
costume jewelry prices, even if you can get it. Okay, the earrings are sold out. This is just what I call stupid, ridiculous price. This is natural aquamarine, and you got the beautiful African amethyst, the Zambian amethyst. I mean, this is just one of those crazy, crazy deals where you're getting 2 unique, natural, rough materials that normally just the price of the material far exceeds what we're actually selling the finished product for. So these aren't just some little itsy bitsy teeny weeny pieces, you know, teeny beads, right? These are humongous round beads. Again, they're all hand cut, and they're all hand cut from the genuine natural rough. So something that's, again, another screaming deal.
Oh, it's just fun. And when I say you're at the right place at the right time, boy, oh boy, this is a great example. And how often do you see, I mean, my goodness, just aquamarine, any one of those beads in genuine aquamarine, if you were just, you know, pricing those separately, would be fantastic at $55.90. So 082592. Okay, so Jay, in celebration of the holiday season, and we've been doing this, I want to say, for the past 10 years, and thank you for being part of such a very, very special offering in our St. Jude's ornaments. And this one is from J. King, and it's available today at $20. It's item 676936. And I do want to mention that proceeds with every single purchase with HSN Cares, $5 will go towards St. Jude's Research Hospital, which I think is one of the most wonderful things in the entire world, because no, you know, family goes without having a place to stay or treatment, have to pay for their treatment, and then it's all done through amazing, you know, donations from people like you. And as a gift, inside, it comes beautifully gift package, and then there'll be a little letter in here telling, you know, the person that This was designed specifically by Jay, and proceeds go towards St. Jude's.
Right, and you know what? These are really collectible. It's really amazing. I don't even have a complete collection because sometimes they sold out. So it's really, really a great way to share your love.
Happy anniversary, my
Well,
friend.
thank you so
Been a
much.
great 24
Thank you.
years. And you're back at...
I'm back
with
7 o'clock with Colleen.
And Bobby and Carol Brody and Rarity is coming up next. More beautiful jewelry. Have a great day, everybody.
The thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments
With no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew, a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.